Hello, my name is Dan Stone, founder and CEO of the Mortgage Fee Coach. I help borrowers compare and negotiate lower rates and fees on their home mortgage loans, as well as compare the quality of lenders. Recently, I helped Jon and Mike save over $2,200 on their mortgage loan. Here they are to explain their experience.
My brother and I, we were going through the process of trying to find our first place by ourselves on our own. We're researching online, as most people do. We're researching mortgage rates. We're trying to compare companies. And with this being our first time trying to buy a place, we were really rookies at the situation.
I'll be honest, I didn't know what the heck I was doing.
Yeah.
All those numbers did not make any kind of sense to me, but fortunately our agent referred us to Dan and made my life and your life much easier.
Jon and Mike's situation is typical. Borrowers trust their lender to offer them the lowest rates and fees, but they're unaware how to effectively compare the rates and fees and what's negotiable, which is where I come in. I've been in mortgage banking for over 24 years and have seen countless borrowers overpaying for their mortgage loans. Mortgages are complex transactions which are more confusing now than ever, and there's no standard price in the mortgage industry. I showed Jon and Mike how to save over $2,200 on their mortgage loan by directing them to a different lender that was charging a lot less. You may think you're dealing with the best lender, but I show you there's a big difference.
When we were working with the previous bank, one of the things that I personally noticed is I didn't feel like they were really interested in us getting the best deal for ourselves. I felt like they were more interested in just closing their current deal. They didn't really care if we were happy with what the rates were.
We were working with a real estate company that had a partnership with the bank for funding. So the way they would really work is the real estate agent would help us find a place, and then the process sort of speeds along, and they I felt a little cornered into working with their loan officer. Yeah, in working with Dan, we were easily able to save over $2,000 off of closing costs. And not just the amount of money that we were able to save, but it was really the peace of mind in the whole process as well, which was just, for me, that was priceless. The peace of mind and knowing that we were actually getting the best situation for us made me extremely happy going through this.
Yeah, if somebody else is willing to do all of the dirty work for us, by all means, be our guest and do it.
With my help, Jon and Mike found a better lender, a better loan program with a lower down payment, and saved a lot of money. I showed them there was a big difference between good lenders and not so good. And I gave them a lot of peace of mind that somebody very knowledgeable was helping them through the transaction and looking out for their best interest. You're probably wondering how I get paid. I'm not a lender and I don't broker loans. I get paid by you, the borrower, to try to save you as much money as possible. If I don't save you money, I don't get paid. If you or anyone you know is considering a mortgage loan, call me first at 949-484-6322.